Scooter, quiet. Sorry, dog's barking. Good evening, everyone. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Some of my folks that usually are on panel are not quite home yet, so they'll be coming in here shortly. Now, Blake, if you want to come up, you can go ahead and join tonight if you want.
He never does.
Oh, I know, but I'm inviting him anyways. And then I got my lovely wife is over here in the background behind me. Yeah, she's always over my right side. Yeah, I'm looking here at my chat here, so let's go ahead and get that taken care of. So let's see, how many people do we have in here tonight so far? We have 4 people in the chat so far. He said, I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Of course, today is also my Sunday as well.
Back to work tomorrow.
Yep, back to work for my Monday grind tomorrow morning. And let's see, because tonight we're going to go ahead, we're going to talk about, the camping trip, fishing, hiking, all that kinds of cool stuff. And also some gardening, outdoor, and of course, got to have the cup of coffee. So I hope everybody's got their beverage of choice tonight.
What you got?
Me, I got coffee. The dog's got water. My wife has her juice,
Fruit punch.
her fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
Soon to be replaced with a rum punch.
Yeah, so, like I said, I also updated some stuff I put in my bag earlier, in my egress bag. So I put some fire starters in there. Hey, Reef Robber, how you doing? You can come up. I pinned the StreamYard at the top of the chat there.
Hi, Reef Robber.
And somebody all the way from the West Coast.
California?
Nope, I think he's in Oregon.
Oregon?
Mm-hmm. Just south of Washington. Oh, he's out in the field. Oh, okay.
Nice.
You out fishing still? Oregon, yeah. You out fishing or taking care of the nutria?
Trapping.
Oh, trapping. Okay, taking care of the nutria. So what's open in your state for trapping right now? I know nutria. Is beaver still open there for your spring beaver? Nutria. Yeah, those little buggers up there are really tearing apart a lot of those canals up there. Excuse me. Yeah, like I said, we have nutria a couple hundred miles away. I haven't seen any here yet. I've seen beaver here. One. Got lots of squirrels, bobcats. From what I heard, we have mountain lions here. We have some reports of. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? If you want to come up, Johnny, you can. Hey, Steve, how you doing?
That who's missing?
Yeah, Ozark Bound Outdoors.
Oboe.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, I saw your video earlier today, Johnny. That snow is getting a little bit more shallow.
I know.
Oh, Blake found 2 beaver dams today looking for arrowheads. Awesome. Yeah, like I said, we got all kinds of wildlife here, just like most other places around the U.S. We got the coyotes. We got the raccoons, possums, armadillos, skunks, squirrels.
Is Steve going live tonight?
I don't know if Steve is going live tonight. But Steve, you can pop up if you want. Blake, how big are those beaver dams? Are they small, medium, or large?
Is that okay?
The dogs are getting their treat for this evening. Hi, Cecilia. How you doing?
Hi, Cecilia.
Yeah, Colin messaged me earlier. And he's still not quite home yet, so he should be home shortly.
Grande. They're large.
Ooh. Approximately, did you see any beavers while you were there? Oh, no. Ozark down is saying he's not going live tonight.
Okay.
I think the birthday was a little bit too much for him, huh? You had a lot of people live on your channel last night, Steve. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I hope everybody's got their beverages. Mine happens to be coffee tonight. Oh, really? It's already after 8 o'clock. Wow.
Move a bit that way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's a lot of snow today, Johnny. 87 degrees. That's melting way too fast. Two and a half feet left. Wow. Well, it'll be a playground for the mice here in a little bit. I have not seen not one mouse, excuse me, since the first of this month. So we've seen 3 different feral cats outside, so that might be one of the reasons why, which is kind of good. I don't have them in the house anymore. I said the dog food hasn't been disappearing. I haven't seen any signs of them anywhere. Yeah, so yeah, Johnny says it's still been quiet there. It'll pick up about midsummer after they start having all their little litters. Oh, you got 3 flies today with that Benjamin? Yeah, every couple of days during the week, I'll play with my new hot sand. Yeah, you can't fill it up almost all the way because it overdrives the pellets. And I'll get that corkscrew. And how I've been watching that is because I've been having the light behind me, like the sun. I can actually watch the pellets fly down range. I'm watching them corkscrew, almost like a screwball from a baseball. I need to dig out the chronograph one day and find out exactly what's doing, find that sweet spot. But yeah, I like that little Hot Sun Jet 1. I really do. I might have to get some hot sand pellets to try it with. Still not quite down to the accuracy I'm looking for. But then again, that could be it's just overdriving. And then once it starts slowing down a little bit, it shrinks up a little bit. So there might be that magic PSI number that I got to look for that one mag. Honestly, I kind of like it better than the Diana Bandit. Now, if the Diana Bandit had a stock on it, it might be a little bit different story. The Diana is a lot quieter because it does have a muffler on it, as I'll call it. The Hat Sand does not. That Hat Sand is loud. So I might have to get a moderator for that a little bit later on. Maybe I'll get that for my birthday. Oh, by the way, Johnny, did you get those flies on camera? That would be funny. A lot of people don't catch those on camera. Yeah, I might have to spend an evening here inside my shop and set up the chronograph in here with the trap. I got one of those traps that will handle a 22 LR and a little bit bigger. And what are you guys doing? Oh, the dogs are being dogs. Oh, let's see. I got some messages here. Hold on. Alrighty. So, Johnny, what are you going to be doing this summertime? You going to be doing any camping, fishing, hiking, scouting? What's all going to go on for you this upcoming summer? And along with everybody else, what's the summer plans? A lot of people know that we're already going to be going up to Iowa this upcoming mid-May. I'm actually looking forward to that. I'd like to add a couple more states to my checklist. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Oh, no, you be quiet, Scooter. Yeah, I need to get more fishing done, too. It should be spawning here pretty quick. Water is still a little cold. Scooter, move the chair so the dog doesn't want to climb up into my lap. Oh, spring hopping. Okay. Yeah, I got the little creek here. I'll probably head down to some of the lakes in the area. Yeah, I know. I like some of his crabbing videos. And when he goes fishing on the river, it's kind of cool too. I like seeing all the cliffs and the bridges and stuff. It's just cool to see all that. Yeah, I know. I asked another YouTuber to do some videos there in the Owens Valley. I've never seen Lake Owens with water in it. So I'm hoping that he'll actually go down there and actually get some drone footage and some other videos of Lake Owens and in the area. Off to Switzerland this July. Awesome. Alrighty. Oh, hey, you be quiet. We have a glass door that goes into the house area, and one of the kids walked past it, and the dog barks every time. Dog sees movement, hears something, he just barks. So when you're in Sweden, you're going to go to the Hadron Collider? Rob? Oh, that's fine if you're eating. We'll wait. I know some people don't like to be on camera while they eat. Some other people just don't mind. I don't like eating in front of the camera or in front of people that are not eating. Ooh. If you're allowed to get pictures in certain areas, that would be awesome. Put that on your Instagram. I know some areas you can't take any kind of photos. I know back in the early 80s, where I lived was one of the locations where they were going to put one, but they decided to put it there in Europe. There would have been the reason why they didn't put it there is because of the seismic activity there in Southern California. Oh, and we have our first guest, Mr. Colin.
How you doing?
Pretty good. What's all going on?
Just got home, literally. Walked in the door. I had to make us. We went and grabbed some food, and I went and picked something up. I said I'd pick up today. Give me a second. I'll show you.
Hi, Colin.
Hey, Molly.
Hi, Jenny.
In the room. She's indisposed. She calls it. She's in the library, as she calls it.
Really? Hold on. Vegemite.
Yep.
Yeah. Rob is saying they're camera friendly at the Hadron Collider.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Blake.
I didn't know about the one in Texas.
Well, this is really cool. I mean, they had something called another thing that was close to this, but this one is actually says made in Australia.
How many ounces is that? Looks like it's going to be 10.
220 grams, which is what? I'm looking.
I think that's 6.
I don't know.
I think that's 6 ounces.
I don't know my metric.
Off the top
I'm
of my
sorry.
head.
I mean, about enough. It says it contains 44 portions. What a portion is, I have no idea.
Well, Rob, if you're in an area that has high, where I live here in the South, where you sweat a lot, that's going to be one of your best friends, believe it or not, even though it tastes horrible. Salted axle grease.
7.7.
7.7 bucks. So
About
So,
8,
almost 8 ounces.
But this is going into the go bag, care of Mandy. Though I got a question for you.
Yes.
If somebody sends us something, you or me or Cliff, that what they want to put in the go bag or the whatever you want to call it bag, would they be entered into the giveaway? Because we could mail it if we needed to, within reason.
I think it should be the people who actually put it in for us there.
Okay.
I know a lot of us there don't have it
That's true. Okay, in person.
in
Okay.
person.
That's a good enough answer. With the exception, this is just donated because they wanted to donate it.
Yeah, that's a donation. They're not into the giveaway.
Right. Okay, good to know. What did I get? Why did I get this? Because Mandy gave me the money to buy it
Yeah, that's what we discussed. Yeah.
so I could put it in. This has got too much salt for me. And yeah. I don't understand it myself, but it is what it is. Oh my God. This is how bad the Vegemite is there. If you look at, I'm not sure if you can see the address to this one here. If it focuses.
I think we've already interrupted by 2 kids.
Bega Cheese Limited, 1 Vegemite Way, Port Melbourne, Victoria, 3207, Australia. But it has their own street called Vegemite. Jenny was actually the place where we went to. World Market has a whole bunch of different stuff from all over the world. We actually picked up some Irish soda bread that we're going to be having snacks on later. Irish shortbread. Mine actually has chocolate chips in it, but I'll be snacking on them as I go. Hey, Reef, how you doing?
No, he's been here since almost the beginning. And she's been there it's a little bit of Australia.
Yep. So this is care of Mandy. This is going in the go bag, which, by the way, just to hold everything, I've been throwing everything into my Alice pack.
All right.
That way I keep track of it. Instead of having to hunt things down, I just throw it in there. I'm still going to keep the fire kit out because I've still got more stuff to put in it before I feel it's ready. But I wish I could put some of the stuff that people were suggesting yesterday.
Yeah.
The fire piston takes a lot of hand strength.
Yeah,
So
and you got to be quick, and unfortunately, you got to be a little bit on the strong side for it.
right. I mean, you could take it and you can hold it upside down and hit the ground with it. Just punch it,
But then you have a risk of busting it.
or busting your hands.
Yeah.
So I would say low impact to no impact items. I mean, if I find a 9-volt battery to throw in there with some steel wool, that's an option.
Not in the same bag.
No.
I'm just making it clear for everybody else out there. Don't store them in the same bag.
Mm-mm. Now, I do know that you can get caps for the 9-volt batteries that are plastic. You
can still touch the sides in between.
I thought it was only the covers that goes over those.
Now, if the battery is totally inside of a plastic container where nothing can touch those terminals, yes.
No, I meant it's an addition to that.
Oh, okay.
It just goes like you would plug it in, but this thing is just a complete cap. It's not connected. It's all plastic.
Yeah, but it's got to go all the way around it, the top.
Yeah, it covers it like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't just go in it; it goes over it.
Yeah.
That way you seal it, and then you put it in a plastic bag or whatever you want to use it. Put it in to keep it from activating and stuff like that. Then tape the crap out of it.
Yeah. Just a bag inside of a bag.
Well, I just want to make sure it's as small as thing as possible, but easier to get it to if you need to. Yeah. But that's just an option. I haven't considered all that yet, but one of these is going in there, obviously, because Surefire is the first and foremost easy method. Especially, but the thing is, if these get wet, they are a pain in the butt to get used.
Yeah,
that's the problem. That's why I like flint and steel. They always work, even when wet. Same thing for, but you got to be careful with the magnesium blocks. The little Coghlan ones. They burn. If someone drops them in the fire, they will burn
violently.
Yes. So you got to be careful with that.
And don't use water to put it out because that'll make it explode.
Oh, you better believe it.
That's why the magnesium in the rims in the 80s didn't do so well.
Especially when the cars caught fire.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't put the car out.
Mm-mm. Oh, that actually reminds me of something. The magnesium bicycle back in the day that they used for racing bicycles.
Mm-hmm.
MacGyver used one to make a blowtorch with. Everything.
Yeah, Reef is going to go do some more editing that he needs.
Well, Reef, thank you for coming. I do have. Where's it at? Oh, it's down below. My usual drink of choice.
Got about 5 pounds of fireworks.
It works. I mean,
oh yeah.
You just got to be careful with sparks.
All right, Mr. Reef Rubber, you have a nice evening and have fun editing.
He's got more fish than anybody I've known.
Oh, I know. He catches a lot of them, yeah.
Oh, Deb, by the way, Deb sent me a article on somebody who caught a 4-pound bullhead catfish.
Wow.
World record.
By far.
He was bow fishing for it, by the way.
Yeah, that's kind of unheard of.
Eat it by 2 pounds.
Yeah, I know. Those things are not very big.
Mm-mm.
That fish was eating good.
He said he could see it, and he just went for it. So there you go. Bow fishing, folks. Do not discount bow fishing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, Hey, Matthew, how you doing? Or is it Jess?
Matthew. Oh, I got to make sure I don't follow him because I don't know if I...
Yeah. So, yeah, please, people, hit your thumbs up, please. And at least leave a comment, too.
I will do so. I usually do anyway. But
well, yeah, I'll usually go back and I'll put a comment after the video is done, just to help the algorithm whenever I can.
Okay, I'm already remember to. Yeah, he's got a really nice crappie on his page.
Oh yeah. Well, sometimes he'll pop up on live on Steve's channel and be cleaning fish.
Ah. Oh, Matthew, I am the self-proclaimed worst fisherman ever. That's my thing.
For now, I'm gonna teach them how to catch bluegill real easy.
Thing is, I mean, I could throw a hook and worm out there with a bobber and catch fish, but I can't catch fish on, say, I'm going to go for this kind of fish and catch that fish because I end up catching something completely, utterly what I don't want.
Well, fishing is a lot like hunting. You got to know the fish, okay? You got to know the species. You got to know what it eats.
Hunting, I can see what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But that's why I want to do bow fishing because it's a sight thing.
Yeah.
So I might be able to do that. See, I don't know if I can comment right now or not. Nope, not yet.
No, on the video, no. The video has to end before you can put a comment on it.
Yep. I would have been here sooner, but we were on the road.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what you were saying before I started.
But I was one of the first ones to comment in the chat. I was there first. I got to make sure I get this thing set for there we go. That's a little bit more better.
Well, it's always crappie season.
I have seen some. There's only one. I mean, I have never caught a smallmouth. I've seen them. I've just never caught one.
I've never caught a smallmouth, but I know they're up there.
I know where there's some in a pond in Des Moines, but I keep on being told that there isn't any. But I've seen one. It looked like one anyway.
Yeah, the smallmouth stripes go up and down. Largemouth, they're horizontal.
Well, I know about largemouth. I mean, I've been catching.
Yeah.
I've caught largemouth.
That's in case
my
anybody
version of
who's in the chat
largemouth.
didn't know.
This is my largemouth right here. But at least I'm consistent.
Well, that's about the size I catch out of my creek.
I'm sure you probably could catch bigger ones. I think you got.
I haven't yet. Like I said,
chubs in there?
Any what?
Chubs.
No, I have not caught any chubs yet.
Oh, you think if there's?
I know. There's catfish in there. Lots and lots of bluegill.
Really?
Oh yeah, bluegill is just so much fun to catch.
Oh,
I don't know why. Probably because they're so easy.
Sometimes, depending if they're spawning or not.
Oh, even then too. As soon as you put something in that bed, they're on it. They're aggressive little fish.
Yeah.
You thought a largemouth bass, a smallmouth bass were aggressive.
My favorite kind of fish to catch, though, just because it's like my favorite one to eat anyway, is trout. Trout.
Yes, they do, Matthew. Nothing better than a wounded bluegill for a catfish.
But that's one thing we could do at the gathering is, some of us who catch the small stuff like me could catch bait for people like you, Rob, and Blake, and Ian, of course, because he's got that great big catfish pole.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be bringing in my river rods. I don't know yet.
Well, he wants to go for big catfish.
I kind of do too.
He's got that one pole it's in the truck right now that lights up in the dark.
Ah.
It's the one I picked up for his Christmas for him or something like that a couple years ago for $10. It's like $100 plus rod. Yeah, real setup.
I do know I'm bringing a couple of the brush poppers. Just so if we have to get into a tight area, they're very, very tiny rods. Yeah, like 4 feet.
Okay.
Those are going to be for like the little panfish, little bluegills. We can hit the little creeks.
My
up against
go-to rod, which will be my telescopic fishing rod, which is what I always carry.
Then my wife will probably have her two-piece rods.
Oh,
I might bring one of my bass rods, and I might bring one or two of the river rods, as my dad calls them.
Okay,
that's what I call them.
I'm actually looking for one particular item. I was just here. I just had it literally last night. I just got to find it. Oh, I see it. This thing.
Oh, yeah.
I just need a reel. I'm going to try to pick up a new bow fishing arrow before the gathering. I want to at least get one, maybe two. One is a backup. So this is solid fiberglass. I wish your dad could make me a couple of these, another one of these. That way, this is Ian can have one and I can have one.
Blake says, I use my secret bait. It's a secret.
Is it dough bait? My dad used to make that stuff. Now, could I tell you what was in it? Nope, because he wouldn't tell me either.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this: it stunk up the house.
Really?
Oh yeah.
One of the best things I've ever used for, believe it or not, for carp is white bread.
We never fished for carp. We did for bigger like bass. Well, at least my dad did. He caught I'm not sure what kind of catfish it was, but the head was this wide.
Probably flat.
Like 5.5, probably a flathead, probably about 5.5 feet long.
Well, it could have been a blue as well.
Well, when I was that age, we lived near the Des Moines River, down near Ottumwa, and my dad said that wasn't even the biggest fish he caught. The biggest one, him and my grandpa were in a boat. That when he tried to pick the fish up, it almost tipped the boat over. They had a hold of it with both hands like this in the mouth, but he could not pick up the fish because the fish was too heavy.
Oh, I believe it. That was weird. Is I get a number 1/0 hook. I'll usually get the light wire hook from Gamakatsu, and I'll set it up like a Texas rig. But
Okay.
instead of using the weight, I'll use a bobber to get the piece of bread out there.
Okay, I've heard the term Texas rig and some other stuff. I have no
North
freaking
Carolina
clue what that
rig.
means.
It's gonna be the line, then it's gonna be a weight, and then your bait. Okay, so what you want to do is change out that lead weight or tungsten bait for a bobber. You want to give yourself about a 2-foot leader. Then you put your piece of bread on the end of that hook. What's up, Fox? And what you want to do is you're going to take that bread and you're going to cut it up into 8 pieces, lengthwise. Okay.
I've never used bread.
Cut it in half. Then you cut it in half again, and then cut it in half.
Okay.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to smash half that one piece, feed that through the hook, through the squish side first. Then you're going to put it around, and you're going to put the hook inside the bread that's unsquished.
My dad used to do something like that with dough bait, but with a treble hook.
Yeah. And then you just throw it out there. And every time I've caught a carp, it's always been in the roof of the mouth.
Well, we don't catch carp here to keep because they're considered junk fish here.
Oh no, it's like hooking onto a torpedo.
No, I'm going to let you know, the biggest carp I've seen was probably about 5 feet long.
Oh yeah, I've seen them longer. We used to have the white mers in our park to eat up the algae on the lake.
Oh, those are Chinese ones. I'm not talking about.
No, these are the white mers. These are like huge, like 40, 60-pound fish in the lake. They were sterile, but yeah, they would eat it up the algae on the lake, on the urban lake.
Oh, wow.
And we had the 1-ton dump trucks, and they would take up the whole tailgate of that dump truck.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
I used to hand fish for the carp because at least once or twice a year where we lived back in my hometown, the river would flood the fields.
Oh yeah.
And you could walk out into the fields and you could see the fish. All you had to do is corner them and grab them.
Oh yeah, like I said, there'd be a mud trail, you know, leading them right to you.
No,
but yeah,
their backs were sticking out of the water.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, it looks like there might be that way again this year with all that snow melt.
Not here.
Well, I'm at further north.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking with Johnny earlier. He said that it melted 8 inches today because they got to 78 degrees.
It got to 84 here.
Yeah. And he said there's still 2.5 feet of snow on the ground there. Because at one time he had about 5 feet of snow on the ground.
I'm trying to see what the temperature is. It's 73 right now.
Oh yeah, it's mine says 63, but it hasn't updated in a while.
Okay, this is funny. My computer says 73 and sunny. It's dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like I said, right there, trout, man. I love fishing for trout too.
Trout is just one of my favorite fish to eat. I mean, better than even bass.
I
There's something
like
about. I mean, the fight of bass is different, totally different. But the food quality, I still prefer trout.
bluegill and crappie for me, and salmon.
No, I will not touch a salmon. There's something about it. It just the only fish I will not eat. My dad brought some fresh from Alaska when he went salmon fishing up there, and this was fresh because they kept it frozen, cold on ice. And I tried it, and I nearly threw up. I didn't like the smell. I didn't like the taste. Just if you like it, more power to you.
Wow.
What's butter cat?
You take the catfish and you fry it in butter.
Well, that's what I cook trout in is butter. When Ian and I were low on food one year, we ended up going out of our way to catch as many trout as we could. And the only thing we had to cook it in, because we forgot to bring oil, was squeezed butter, which worked out better than we thought.
So, Rob, are you allowed to use dynamite?
I don't think so.
Catfishing, vermin control.
Ooh. No, I don't know if that would be allowed or not.
What?
Okay, not technically dynamite, but you know what happens when you put an MRE heater in a 2-liter bottle with a little bit of water, right?
Yeah, it boils it all the way.
But no, you seal it up tight.
Oh, yeah.
It go boom.
Yeah. I don't think that would be good.
I don't know if that would be legal or not, because technically it's not gunpowder. It's not dynamite.
Well, it's like, dry ice or, in a bottle or something like that. But yeah.
Yeah.
But it messes with all the fish in the area really bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even from far away, 50, 100 feet, it still messes with them really bad.
Well, that's what I was thinking about the MRE heater thing. But I mean, dry ice, I don't know, because that's CO2. That might work too. Oh, actually, vinegar and baking soda would probably work too.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. Oh, juice! I just lost this chat. Yeah, Rob was saying that the catfish swim up to the banks and they burrow holes in the bank to make their dens.
Right, they do that.
So yeah, they're weakening the levees. Yes,
we do that. They do that a lot here too.
Yeah,
noodling for catfish and stuff like that is a sport, apparently.
Very dangerous sport.
Yeah, people have drowned it because of that sport.
Oh yeah, because the catfish latch onto them and they don't let go and they won't come out of that hole.
Right. Though I have seen people who got smart and they're bringing snorkels with them.
Yeah.
Or the little portable oxygen things. At least let them be under for 15 minutes or more.
Yeah.
And those, help out. And then you end up having to get stitches anyway because they just basically maul your hand. Even it doesn't matter if you're wearing a glove or not.
Oh yeah.
I watched a lot of outdoor channels about that. So they have catfish in England?
Around the world? There in Europe, they have the in Europe they have the what is it called, the Somme catfish.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that one.
It's a big catfish.
Not like the flathead or the blue cat or
No, it's a different type of catfish. I would probably call it the closest would probably be the blue.
Like I said, I may not be a fisherman, but I do know fishing.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
And where Matthew is, yes.
Where's he from?
I can't remember. I know he's up north and east of you just a little bit.
Oh. Okay, this is one of the things that Jenny picked up.
Okay.
I think it's some kind of English cookies. So, Rob, you tell us. Have you ever had these? We have what our closest what we have approximate to an expert in English snacks.
It's like a whatchamacallit.
It's actually less than that. It's not a crunchy. Here's the Irish shortbread. There's that we picked up. Made with Irish butter. I got the Irish chocolate chip version. Also made with Irish butter.
Ohio.
Okay. Oh, that's where Evan is.
Oh, okay.
Also, he's really close to one of my favorite stores I want to go to. That Amish store. Oh crap! What's it called?
Yeah, I think he's on the other side of the state from Pyramid Air, I believe.
Oh, Tim Tams are from Australia, New Zealand, love.
Okay.
You drink your tea and coffee through them like a straw. Okay. Well, these right here are called Claire's.
Did Claire make them?
I don't know. Who's Claire?
She's the cheerleader. I don't know.
You're like little Debbie.
Yeah.
Jemima.
Okay, here's the chocolate chip shortbread.
Hey, Mandy.
A Tim Tam Slim. Is that the type of cookie you get when you get your coffee at the drive-thru?
I don't know.
Get your pinky.
It's there, you like that?
Okay, listen. I know you want more pennies.
Yeah, she said. Mandy says she has an auntie named Claire.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if Claire is like the little Debbie of Australia, like Molly was saying.
Not bad.
I've always
Not,
liked to.
if I go on my way for them, probably not, because they're a little bit dry, and the chocolate chips aren't big enough.
Yeah, that's similar to bank lining. Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. Bank line.
We can do that.
The go bag needs a bank line.
Oh, well, we can do that there when we're camping, right, at the lake.
I think so.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't know if we can do. We call it jugging. We throw jugs out there and do the same thing, but I have to double check the laws before we do that.
Yeah,
I don't want to get in trouble with the DNR if we're doing something.
I mean, no, we'll still have to have it tagged, with our name and everything else.
Right.
I don't know if you have to have your address on it or not. Every state is a little bit different.
Well,
Some
the
states-
one thing we're going to do is we're going to print out the laws that we have available. We need to know
Yeah.
for those people who are not from here. We'll have it printed on a piece of paper. That way, Mac, stop it.
Hush.
Hey, you.
Oh, you're
Why
welcome,
did you
Andy.
take the campground address then?
No, we have to have our personal. Some of them require an address. Some of them require your license number,
Okay.
Let me
your
check
fishing
here.
license number. So that was no troubles, Mandy. Yes, like I was saying, Matthew, they're all different.
Oh, actually, it says, can you jug fish in Iowa? You cannot use more than 2 jugs or 2 hooks on each jug. So 1 jug, 1 hook. You cannot leave the jugs in the water unattended by being out of visual sight of them.
Oh, so we can't leave them out all night like we
Nope.
can't here.
You can fish with 1 pole with 1 line and a jug, or 2 jugs and no pole with a line.
Yeah, did
can
you read
fish with
Robbed
a
on the
third
Road?
line or jug if you leave you have the valid third line fishing permit. I don't use that one because I don't need it. But you can jug fish in Iowa, but you got to be present.
Like I said, I think that's what they're considering a trout line because I know a lot of different places in the U.S. call it different things.
You know, the
Like I
trout
said,
line is trout line here.
so that's when you can put your string of trout lines because it's a little bit different than jugging.
Okay, trout lines are literally lines commonly called as tagged lines, throw lines, bank lines, ditty poles, and other names. You can use those in all rivers and streams of the state, except those in Mitchell, Howard, Winneshiek, Alamaki, Fayette, Clayton, Delaware, Dubuque, and Jackson counties. So that's none of those counties where we're going to be in.
So can we leave them overnight?
Give me a second. I'm going to find out. I'm checking. Yeah, yes, you can.
All right. There we go. I can fish all night.
Okay, but you cannot use it within 300 feet of a dam or spillway.
Okay.
So nowhere near the dam. We're not going to be near the dam,
No.
but there is a dam at the lake we're going to be at.
No, right there where the cove is, right where the cove starts coming in from the lake and it goes up that that little feeder creek.
Okay, you do need a trout line license.
Okay. Even though I'm not
That's a
fishing for
separate
trout,
license.
but yeah, I understand the rules.
But
has
you know
trout
that
on
there
it.
is one.
Yes. Really,
There you go.
Matthew? Just reach down there and lip them like a bass. My hands can do it because I got calluses.
And you can't tap dance 30 feet from any dam.
Can't tap.
300.
Yeah.
300.
Yeah, and also, did you read Rob's? He said he just looked it up. The largest catfish caught in England was 10 stones, 140 pounds. That's a good sized catfish.
Okay.
It's not uncommon to catch an 8-stone fish here. So that's what probably that they are dealing with.
Okay, the largest catfish in the United States. Here, I'll actually will. Let's see here. I'm not sure what it is. The blue cat. It was a blue catfish. It was in the Mississippi. And about 150 pounds. I think.
And that's just in the record books. So that's not what's actually been caught.
Yeah, that's what's been caught.
Record.
And recorded, submitted for.
Okay. That's the. No, the largest one on record is in the world is from Thailand, and that was the Mekong giant catfish. That was 646 pounds.
Yes, and that was not too long ago, believe it or not.
2005.
Huh?
2005.
Yes, I was about ready to say 2006, but yeah, 2005.
The IGFA World All Tackle World Record blue catfish is 143 pounds. That was caught June 2011 in Clear Lake, Virginia. And someone just recently bow fished a 4-pound bullhead catfish.
Yeah,
that was out of Missouri.
That's a big catfish for that species.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, usually they're only like 8-10 inches long.
It was a world record. It beat the old record by 2 pounds. It was about this big. It was huge. But he got it by bow fishing.
Yeah, like I said, it's a good thing and bad thing. I know part of me goes, yes, I would like to see bigger bullfish or bullhead fish, catfish. At the same time, I'm going, no, they're small for a reason because they eat everything.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they are left alone, they grow, and they grow, and they grow. What is Jess thinking of? Is Matt thinking about coming to the gathering?
I don't know if he is or not. I doubt it because he has to work big time because he does furlough work.
Oh, okay.
So he's off during the wintertime. Then he works like massive hours in the summertime.
Well, I'm just putting it out there if he wants to.
I mean, he's welcome to show up if he wants to.
Oh yeah,
Love to have him.
because we're going to do a lot more than just fish.
Yeah, he can bring the wife and kids too, if he
Yep.
decides to show up.
There is a playground. There is real bathrooms, and we're going to have
Real showers.
Yeah, they're going to do archery. We're going to do fishing. We're going to do one day of attempting to do catching bullfrogs.
Oh
or
yeah.
frogs in general. We're going to do some thrift shopping on the first Friday. So that's going to be fun. Who knows what we're going to find that? But I want to make sure we document that trip, because who knows what people are going to find. So many different things.
Okay, Matthew, we're doing a YouTube get together at was it Elk Rock State Park or
Correct.
there in Iowa
Yep.
in mid May. Actually, in about 5.5 weeks.
If 1 month, 6 days. Next month.
Yep.
We're going
Guy says he's out.
We got what I considered a semi-celebrity coming from who was on Forge and Fire, who's a bladesmith, who's going to be camping next to me. So we're going to have fun with that. Him and his family are coming. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to, oh man, there's so much stuff we're going to be doing.
Several day trippers are coming.
Oh yeah. I'm providing all the firewood. So that way we don't have to go scrounging or paying for firewood.
Yeah.
Because I've got a huge pile of firewood in my backyard, which I need to get rid of.
Yeah, I am so ashamed of my work for selling, was it 6 or 7 pieces of pine for like $11?
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because it used to be cheaper
By a lot.
by a lot.
If I wanted to sell what I have here, I could.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I'm keeping some for myself, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give a good chunk of it is going to go to you guys and everybody there. I mean, I just can't leave it there because of the issues that we are having here in Iowa. That's why I want to provide as much as I can. It's all hardwood. You could cook with it. You could, anything you want to do with it. And we're definitely going to do a lot of cooking. I got the frying pans to prove it.
Yeah, like I said, Matthew, I know he works, was it like a public works job? And where he's at, everything's shut down in the winter. He's mostly in the summertime is where he works. And hello, Cliff.
Hi, Cliffy.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
What up, peoples?
I'm not
Not
sure
all.
if you caught
Doing
the
all right.
one
Let me,
of my live
turn my phone
yesterday.
off here.
Yes, did you?
No, I was like, why don't I have sound?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I
Hi,
want to
Jenny.
show
Hi, Molly. Colin. Jason. How's it going?
Jenny's
good.
right there. There. She wants to.
Nope.
There you
Hey, Jenny.
go. Okay. Hey, I'm not sure if you saw this, but we picked up at a yard sale last week.
Yep.
But Jenny went to a bin store called the Looney Bin, and she found something that I think is really cool. It fits in here really well.
No, that's probably
We
good.
didn't forget you, Cecilia.
No, we didn't.
Collins. Ooh, 2 of them.
No. These are the small ones.
Oh, dang.
She found these and offered these up. He goes, if these don't work, there's something wrong. And
Rob's saying that we need to sign a log.
oh yeah, we will definitely sign a log.
Yeah, one of the ones you bring from home because we can't do that there in the wild. They frown upon that.
Yeah. So why are we signing a log?
Take a picture of it.
Oh, okay. I'm not a wood carver, so I.
Neither am I.
Oh, well, you have a wood burning set, right?
Somewhere in the basement.
We have a wood burner
Somewhere in the basement.
somewhere in the basement, so we could use that to write with or so. But Cliff,
Good to know.
this is what I want to show you. See this little thing.
I think
I'm
my knife.
decided to, instead of making this into a first aid kit, would make a really good fire kit instead.
Yeah.
So, because that fits
Big
that
fire
right
kit.
there, and that's 4 Fresnel in there. So there we go. And Jenny offered those up. She's been coming up with some good ideas lately. Okay, it got quiet.
Yeah, that's because you didn't have the 2 foot by 4 foot lens. The Death Ray, yeah.
Oh, I almost had one. No, literally, someone was getting away one of those. They had thrown out one of those projection TVs. You know, the big
Oh yeah.
thing is, I was not able to get to the lens before they tossed it because they cracked it.
Oh,
I would have so loved. I mean, I talked to Jenny about it. I just wish I would have got my hands on it because that would have been really freaking cool. That would have been like the Death Ray from the old days. You know, like they were always talking.
yeah,
Archimedes Death Ray thing.
yeah. You want to melt stone? That'll do it.
I gotta. Oh, there we go. Ah, I can see you guys. It's getting a little dark.
Yeah, like I said, I beat Blake to it just by a few seconds. I know there's one guy on YouTube from Phoenix that uses one.
Yeah, I've seen people do that. They've actually melted rocks and stuff, but
Oh, I know who
I
you're
don't know if
talking
it
about.
would
Too.
not. That big one could do some damage. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, as long as we have decent sunlight, I mean, even the little ones would be good. I mean, you know, the person can have one they can put in their wallet, one they can put in, you know, they'll have in their bag, and they got the big ones that'll be in the fire kit. So you'll have backups. So what are you snacking on now, Cliff?
What?
What are you eating?
Flamin' Hot Ruffles and pizza?
Interesting combo.
Yeah,
Is it one
see,
of
I
your pizzas, or is that something another kind of pizza? Is it?
What's pizza manufacturer?
Yeah, is it one of yours or somebody
Tony's.
else's?
Or Tombstone?
What do you
Tombstone.
want on your tombstone?
See, I'm wondering, Colin. I was wondering if one of those the large lenses will
Yeah.
work on an overcast day.
I don't know, but I did have an idea, but I was going to run by Cliff since he's here. With a significantly powerful enough flashlight, would it work with one of those Fresnel lenses?
Probably, but the problem is with LED flashlights is the light itself is a square, so you
So?
don't get a solid focal point. I already tried that, remember?
Oh, I wasn't sure. Hey, CR.
Yeah, basically it ends up transferring the light from
SDR.
the LED straight to the whatever your target is.
Okay. It was worth it. It was, you know, I had to ask, you know, if it would work, it would be awesome. But if it didn't, worth a shot. I mean, I bet on a partly cloudy day, it would probably work better, possibly, but that's about all I could tell you.
I'm wondering if one of my 500 watt halogen bulbs would do it.
You need more than that.
I don't know.
I
You
got
have to
1,000.
focus the light a little bit better. Is
Oh,
all I
man.
can think of. Like if it's in a tube or something. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look up, see if anybody's else done any the Fresnel lens experiments on starting fires and stuff. I know Mythbusters used it to try to create a death ray type of situation, but that didn't work. They even tried the parabolic mirror lens thing, and that didn't work. So, who knows?
Hi, Grace. How you doing?
Hey, Grace.
And CR, if you didn't hear me the first time.
I just said hi. Hey, CR. You didn't hear me
I
say
know.
it.
I don't know if I said it loud enough. by contact. You know,
Yeah, 500 watt halogen bulb would start a fire on contact. I just heard. I remember an old Boy Scout joke about. Yep, I can start a fire with 2 sticks rubbing together, as long as one of the sticks is a match.
Yeah, friction fire.
Yeah, as long as one of is a match, you can do it. I hear and listen. Really? 2x4 fire in 20 seconds with a lens. Okay. Did you see the lens I have, CR?
you can turn the light on if you need to, honey.
What?
You can turn the light on if you need to.
No, I don't need the light.
Oh, okay. She was getting into something else. She was after her soda.
Ooh.
She was getting her Pepsi.
Ooh, Pepsi.
I had one last week.
Ooh. Oh, CR. I got to show CR. Dang it. Gotta break out that.
Yeah, dig it back out.
Dig it back out. I remember where I just had it and I put it down and I can't remember what I do with it.
It's in the bag.
No, it's right here next to me. I didn't put this in the bag yet because I haven't finished adding everything I need to put in here yet. Because I got 2 more fire steels coming from China, which I'm going to put in one of those in here. But here's the lenses I picked. Jenny found at a bin store in Des Moines. Comes with 2 smaller Fresnel lens, but 2 giant ones as well. Oh, that is so freaky. I wonder if I can see this without my glasses on. Nope. I'm not farsighted. That's what makes it bad. So there you go. That's what these things look like. They're huge.
Uh-oh, I got a cocoa at my ankles.
Macus.
Oh, that's why she's pouring at me. It's 9 o'clock.
At least hopefully this one won't be knocking over another bottle.
No,
Wasn't her
it wasn't her. It's Scooter.
playing with his basketball.
Yeah, Molly bought him one of those little basketballs from
Pizza Hut.
from Pizza Hut. He was playing with it across the floor, and I had my bottles tucked away in the corner, and he goes over there and knocks them over
Oh,
and broke
I
the
replaced
Bushmills
the
bottle. Yeah, I know she replaced the bottle, but I'm not worried about that. So that was the most expensive little tiny basketball we've ever bought.
Oh, bottles. The world market actually has Viking mead.
Really,
Yes.
What?
Viking mead. It's made out of Vikings.
North?
It's
The
honey
Norse
mead,
Vikings,
but
yeah.
it's malt. Was it malt and hops and honey, right? Yeah.
Really.
Yep.
Hey, CR.
Jenny's allergic to the hops, so she can't have it. Oh, you have one of the bigger ones? Jenny found this one at the bin store, and I didn't know about the little ones until I opened up the package. That sort of came as a bonus. But it fits in this pouch, fairly compact, as you can see. But I'm going to add some the flint and steel tin with some char cloth, some fat wood, and a couple other things, some fire starters. Maybe some magnesium I can get off of Lake. So there's that. Now, the only thing I could, other kind of fire starting method I was thinking of was that potassium and glycerin. I don't know if I want to get that stuff or not.
No, that's too high of a risk.
Yeah, it works, but it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, if it's something dangerous, we shouldn't be showing that on YouTube, anyways.
No, but
It wouldn't be the first time that particular method's been shown.
Yeah, I know.
but usually people say that you can get that kind of stuff from a normal first aid kit. That's the thing.
You can buy most of that stuff at a hardware store or at Walmart.
Well, glycerin you can get from a first aid kit, and the potassium you can get from a first aid kit. But I'm not going to deal with that kind of stuff because it's too unstable. That's all I can, we'll have to wait and see.
You go ask Mama for some food.
Because I've got a month and 6 days to finish this kit.
Yeah, throughout the evenings, I'm gonna start doing our totes, getting them ready.
Okay. I've got to dig out my my rope bed. My mattress is going to be the biggest, heaviest deal to go with. So I'm going to be making a couple trips just with that. And hopefully, if everything goes well, we can try to get the money together to get a car for Jenny that she can drive without her foot being bummed up and everything. Who knows? Because she goes on the 25th, she goes in for surgery. It's quiet in here.
Yes, it is. I'm reading the chat. Trying to get caught up in the chat.
And I know
I looked away for a few minutes.
Cliff is
I'm
eating.
stuffing my face.
Yo, yeah.
When does that ever stop you from having your face being seen when you're eating?
He's being polite tonight.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, you want an Irish shortbread cookie?
Not
If you
because I
do that-
won't be able to reach it.
I can't email it to you. I'm sorry to say.
Oh no, it's too short.
How's that? Up close and personal.
Cookie.
C is for a cookie. It's good enough for me. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay.
Yeah, they're not too sweet. That's why I like them too.
Actually, when I first tasted it, I thought it had a slight strawberry taste. To me. It may not, but it just my taste buds tell me it tastes like strawberries. I don't know why. Maybe it's the butter in it. I don't know.
Could be.
But it just has that same aftertaste that strawberries give you.
Well, read the package. You might have some strawberry extract in it.
No, I've actually looked at the ingredients before. It's got wheat flour, Irish butter, corn flour, sugar, chocolate, unsweetened chocolate, soya lecithin, I'm not sure, an emulsifier, and natural vanilla flavoring.
No, that's what it is. It's natural vanilla flavoring
Yeah.
mixed with something else.
It's made with Ballyrasheen Irish butter. That, the combination of the vanilla and that make the difference. I don't know. But they do.
Nice one, Rob.
Oh yeah. There's nothing you haven't seen anything until you hear Sesame Street in German. I learned how to speak German by watching Sesame Strasse. Because I already knew what most of they're doing reruns with just dubbed into German.
That's one way to learn another language.
I'm sure everybody has a favorite Muppet or
Excuse me.
or Sesame Street character somewhere. I wonder what Cliff is. Cliff's
Beaker.
favorite. Beaker's not Sesame Street. He's Muppet Show.
Oh, he's Muppets. I really watch Sesame Street all that much.
How about you, Jason?
Flipping through channels is the only time I've actually seen it.
Really?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Molly's being paged again.
Yep.
What am I doing?
Oh, Mandy's going, Molly.
Mandy.
What?
I know that you guys get their names called out, and I don't get a squeak.
That's because we're on the panel.
Oh, well, Cliff got it.
I'm on the panel too.
Oh, yeah. That's because he's not talking. I don't know.
Well, I don't have a Y at the end of my name.
Possibly. Or an E. What is it, Coco?
Now, if I told people my first name instead of my middle name, which a couple of you already know what my real first name is. I just don't use it.
Technically, Colin, we could put a Y at the end of your name, but then you would be an area where a bunch of people live.
That's true. And technically, it would be a colony gathering.
That's what I'm saying. You'd be a group of where a bunch of people are.
Which would be the gathering. And we go, Mandy. Yeah, but Jason doesn't. You can't really add a Y to Jason.
No, you just make the O long.
Unless you want to call it JC or something like that, and that's a whole different name. And don't forget,
Jenny.
she's the only one who actually, besides Molly, has the actual.
But is
Y.
that with an IE or a Y?
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I was just asking.
Just like the song says, 8675309.
I'm waiting for her to throw something at you every time you
I'm
say
waiting
that.
too, but I'm on the other side of the lampshade right now. I got a dirty look. Does that count?
No, she's gonna get a flip flop and a used flip flop and wing it around that lamp to get you.
Oh, she can fling it across the room and bounce it back into me. She's that good. So, yeah. Oh, man. Ooh, pardon
That's
me.
the only reason this dog is wanting my attention right now.
I went to eat somewhere with Jenny. We haven't eaten there in forever in a day, and I ordered something, and they brought me rye bread instead of the wheat I ordered.
Ah,
Does anybody ever have rye burn their mouth? The
Oh,
taste
yeah,
of
I've
it.
had rye bread.
Does it burn your mouth?
no.
It does
No.
to me.
Probably had a little bit of rice in it.
I don't know. It's all rye bread has always burnt my mouth whenever I
Never
tried
did
it.
that.
The only time I'll eat rye is if it's a patty melt.
Well, the thing is, I don't like rye at all. But the thing is, I tried it anyway, and it burned the roof of my mouth. I mean, I'm not sure if it's just me. Maybe I'm not allergic to something or something. I don't know. If you like it, Grace, I'm all for it. You could have my pieces if you wanted to, but I'm not sure why I'm having a reaction to rye.
Yeah, so I like getting small little round rye ones, and you make a patty melt out of them.
Well, I was going for a BLT.
Yeah,
No,
No, not for
fast
BLT.
How are you?
Yeah, they made it wrong, is what it is. They brought it out wrong. I took a bite and it goes, "Is this right? This is right." But the thing is, the bread itself was not hot, but something in the rye,
chemically hot.
yeah. I don't. I mean, I always order with wheat.
It's a possibility. It might have been a black grain in that raw bread, which is
I don't
bad.
know, but every time I've had rye, it's had that same thing. Now, like I said, I don't know if I'm allergic to something in it or not, but I have a reaction.
Did you let them know?
Yes, I did, and they replaced it.
Oh, okay.
They shouldn't have charged me for it, but but it was a good BLT. I don't think I would ever make anything with rye though. But that's my personal preference. If you love it, more, like I said, more power to you. I'm glad you got it. Oh, I know that Deb is planning on making homemade biscuits, right?
Yeah. As far as I know, yeah.
So we got to make sure we have sausage and the black pepper gravy mix.
Oh yeah, I got plenty. I got plenty of black pepper.
Well, I've got the gravy mix, the Morrison's.
It comes in it.
Oh, I thought we were gonna be making it from scratch.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I can't do scratch. I tried that once. Just I'm not much of a cook. I'm what you call a bachelor cook. If you know,
Yeah, we can make gravy.
I
It's
can
not
make
hard.
gravy. You give me the drippings, I can make you a gravy.
well, I'm just used to using Morrison's, but it's a really good gravy mix. It's just add water. Kind, really quick and
Gravy's
easy.
fun to make.
Huh?
Say gravy's fun to make. You just need flour, water, butter, salt, and pepper.
Milk?
And milk.
And sausage.
I
I've never
prefer
actually
milk
made
without water.
gravy with milk. I've never once used it.
It makes it a little bit more creamy.
I'm from the
Hey.
South. You use milk.
Hurry back, CR. He had to go take a call. No, I mean, if we'll make some of ours, and you guys make some. We'll make a big batch of a whole bunch of stuff because we're gonna have a lot of people to feed.
She's pawing at me, honey, for food.
I will help cook the sausage though.
I want you to hold those.
No, as I'm petting her, she's pawing at me.
I will throw the like 2 or 3 pounds in that big
What?
Yeah.
skillet I got and see what happens.
She had
So
food.
I do have a couple of small skillets that need to be
Seasoned.
have the seasoning burned off and re-seasoned. So I'm not sure what I've never had to re-season one out in the field before.
Yeah.
So if anybody knows how to do re-seasoning of cast iron, let me know.
WD-40.
WD-40?
What?
Wait
Bite
a
your tongue.
Water displacement 40th was it recipe?
Just putting it in the fire and cooking it off and putting new, because I got a layer of grime on my number 3 Griswold that I want to get.
Steel wool.
I don't know if I want to damage it, if steel wool would damage it
It's
or not.
cast iron. You're not going to damage it with steel wool.
I got that other one I got. I'm not sure what brand.
Speaking of Deb, there she is.
Hey, Deb. What's of what?
You're eating rye bread.
Oh. Is it an allergy to rye?
It's an
Yeah.
allergy.
Some people are.
I have an allergy to rye. I did not know that. That's new to me. I just thought it was just something I didn't like. I just like it just burnt my mouth and all that other stuff.
Definitely an allergy.
Yep, the tingling of the roof of the mouth. Yeah, that happened. Okay, so no rye for me, folks. I'd never heard of such a thing. Because we didn't have a lot of rye growing up. This is when I did have it, it just same thing happened. Rye whiskey? I don't think I have any rye whiskey. I have to double check. I don't drink anyway. Let me check it.
It doesn't drink a lot of water anyway.
I do
Yeah.
a lot of water actually.
I don't know. I see 2 Pepsi bottles back there. I'm pretty sure somewhere was a coffee cup.
Give me a second.
I'm pretty sure Jenny will agree with me.
Nope, this is not rye whiskey.
And to answer your question, you're eventually going to ask me, Jason. Yes, I
You
did.
want ginger ale?
What?
Planted stuff in the garden.
Ah, all right.
You want a cold ginger ale?
No, got water.
This is what I'm bringing.
That's mine.
Yours. This is for all the guys who drink. There you go. I'll just take Pepsi.
It'll be a vodka Pepsi.
No, I don't drink at all.
Actually,
Oh,
how, well,
that's
you know what? How good would vodka taste in Pepsi?
Probably not that good.
I don't know. Never tried it.
I heard
Yeah, I know,
people
it's kind of
do.
weird, isn't it?
Well, if people could do Jack and Coke, you know,
Jack and Coke, bourbon and Coke,
this
even
is
a
bourbon.
rum and Coke.
Well, this is bourbon whiskey.
Gives me a sweet whiskey.
Yeah, what's the ABV on there?
The what?
ABV,
What's that?
alcohol by volume. It should be stamped right on the bottom of the label.
You mean the 93 proof?
So 46.5% alcohol by volume.
46.5, yeah. And it's really pretty.
So it's not a liqueur. It's an actual whiskey.
Yeah.
It actually says though.
Barely
on the bottle. See? Whiskey. I'm keeping the bottle. I don't care what you say.
Go grab this real quick.
Hey, love. Apparently, I might have an allergy to rye.
This is my sipper right
I never
here.
knew there was such a thing. Okay. What
This
is
was
that?
my sipper.
Oh, Bushmills. Okay, yeah. Good Irish whiskey.
All right, bright
I
light.
don't drink, but I do know good whiskey.
Yeah, this is 40%.
This is 46.
Yeah, but it's the quality in it.
It's the quality. That's my sipper.
It is.
You might think so. I don't.
This one supports national parks, so I think this is appropriate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Deb says Bushmill sucks.
That's her opinion.
Everybody has their opinion. Ooh, sausage crumbles. Okay. We're gonna be bringing some more extra. We can pick up some more while we're doing shopping. We might do some shopping on Thursday for some of the staples anyway.
Yeah, my Christmas bottle's almost empty. My Christmas bottle.
What is it?
E&J.
I don't know what that is.
It's brandy.
Oh, okay.
It's
I like the blue label. Don't care much for the red.
Oh, she said that a Bushmills is good for Irish coffee with lots of sugar and cream.
It is actually. Especially when you put a
we'll
little bit of
make
whipped
sure to
cream
bring
on
some-
there.
We'll make sure to have the some cream on hand for Irish coffee if those people want it.
Yeah, and then you get the the creamer in the cream in the can, the Cool Whip.
Yeah,
a little bit of
thinking.
sprinkles of chocolate.
Is there a Sam's Club close to the camp?
Yes. In
Okay.
in West Des Moines and also in Altoona there are there's a Sam's Club in West Des Moines. Actually, not too far from where Jenny works.
I still quarter full. That one's still a third full. The Canadian Mist.
Oh, I got some CM too. Somewhere up in here.
I got some Cutty Shark here. That's still like a third quarter full. Then I still have half a bottle of that spiced brandy.
I got a full bottle of Smirnoff. I got a handle of Jim Beam somewhere that's like 15 years old.
Jenny said she's bringing some like 3 or 4 bottles of wine for the ladies. So good for you, ladies.
Yeah, and the wife likes rum.
And tequila.
I don't have any
I can't
rum.
do tequila. I cannot do tequila.
I love tequila.
I'm not sure. Love,
Yes,
are you going to be sitting around the fire drinking your wine with the ladies?
I have no idea.
She's holding off until she finds out what she can do after her surgery because she's
Yeah.
kind of worried about being immobile. That's we like I said, we were up in the air with her surgery got pushed back. She was hoping to have more time to recover before all this.
Yeah.
happened. So she got pushed back 2 weeks, which really threw everything off.
After Jenny's surgery, she's going to enter in a pogo stick contest.
A pogo stick contest. Did you hear what he said, hon? Cliff, say it one more
My
time.
rate of instability.
Said after your surgery, Jenny, you're going to join a pogo stick contest.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have a hard enough time walking across curbs.
I call her curb check for a reason.
Oh, I know.
I still want to get her a T-shirt that says curb check, and some people say because of her driving. Yes, but mostly because of her walking. She's broke her ankle, broke her wrist. Was it your wrist?
My elbow.
Her elbow, because she tripped on a curb. When I was in the hospital was that when I got my concussion?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did it happen at the hospital?
Yeah, in the parking lot of the emergency room. She tripped. She had to come in to go use the restroom. She tripped on the curb and broke her elbow.
Oh, jeez.
So she's earned the nick,
Therefore, no pogo sticks are in my future.
but she still could be called curb check. That's why I said I want to get her a T-shirt that says so.
I'm not a tequila fan either, Deb. I can do what's the mixed one with tequila?
The sunrise,
Orange juice?
Oh my god.
margarita.
Yes, that one.
You need sea salt with that one.
I can do margaritas. They're not that bad. I just can't just straight do shots of tequila.
No, I'm sorry. The aftertaste is nasty.
Oh, it really is. Margarita,
Yeah,
when you do it in a margarita, it's not bad.
That's why the lime is there.
Now, the first 2 seconds of the tequila, I like. The minute and a half, 2 minutes after that, no.
This is why I gave up drinking, folks.
Yeah,
No,
sometimes
I don't like being drunk. I like it just to relax the muscles, not buzz.
To be honest, the one reason why I gave up drinking because I have this overwhelming desire to always know what's going on. And I can't do that if I'm drunk.
You gotta stay in control.
Oh, yeah. So, control of myself.
Yeah,
So,
I understand.
and it's a lot easier to be sober than not. And a lot cheaper, generally.
That is true.
And also, you can make more money as a designated driver.
Oh, yeah.
You can
Well,
make
that's-
some serious
If you have a
bank.
minivan, you need a minivan first off, and then all your passengers have to be blitzed out of their mind. And then you stop every 3 or 4 blocks driving them home and be like, we need gas. I need $5 for gas. You make like $300 by the time you drop off the last person.
Yep.
I will let people know that we no longer have the minivan. So,
Yes.
So we're in the market for another vehicle. So hopefully we have a lot. The one we had a line on went out and got bought the day we went there to check it out. Literally, yeah. But we did find another one for a little cheaper, but we got to come up with the payment. Yeah. Let's just go with that.
Yes,
It
it
just-
committed seppuku.
Yeah. It had a lot of issues. But for one, it was just too much vehicle for what we needed because it was the 3 of us. All we need is something with 4 doors and gets decent gas mileage. That's it. But we can't really do it with my truck, which is just basically a 2-passenger vehicle.
Right.
Well, you can always tie you into the roof.
Ian's
Because
over
right now,
there.
because of what's going on and the fact that we don't have a vehicle with more than a 3-passenger vehicle, Jenny says she's not probably going to be going. And what if we have someone who has a car with that can come get you?
Maybe. I don't know.
She's
Depends on how I feel.
Yep, it's all up in the air, folks. I said that clear. It all depends on how Jenny's feeling a couple weeks after the surgery.
I want her to promise us at least one day so we can meet her.
Yeah. At least one day that we can meet her.
Nothing more than feelings.
Go for it, Cliff. You got to start it. You might as well finish it.
I don't know the rest of the words of that song.
Yep. I got the song that and it just goes on and on.
Lovely bunch of coconuts.
Oh, I got a lovely bunch of coconuts. It's a good song too.
I said that to Mandy this morning.
Driving home.
What?
I got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
I don't think I heard that one.
Reading.
It's the one from Lion King when Zazu was stuck in the rib cage in freaking Scar's cave.
What song is that?
The lovely bunch of coconuts.
Oh.
There they are, standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least that was that version.
Yeah, I've heard a different version.
I'm sure we all have.
We are going to do our best to get Jenny down for at least a day. But the thing is, it all depends on how she's feeling. She may be up and around, walking really well. We don't know. It just,
A week after surgery, I don't think so.
hun, 2 weeks after surgery.
She gonna be doing cartwheels.
Possibly.
You're telling me 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
On weight back.
It depends on how fast you heal.
No, I bet it don't.
Or how good the drugs are.
That's also a good option, too.
Yes.
Drugs are exactly.
That might make a big option, right?
I was going to say something entirely different, but then Molly said depends on how the drugs are. And I'm like, I'll just live with that one.
Yeah, that works too. No, I mean, I'm not sure what they're going to have her on. I mean, I don't know what entails of removing cysts are or fusing of the.
All right, Dad.
All right,
Have fun,
Dad.
Dad. It's just a thin herd.
Oh, I heard. Okay. Yeah,
The quail are eating too much food.
I would love to have Jenny here the entire time, but the timing sucks. There's nothing we can do about it.
Night.
Good night, Dad.
So we'll see you in a bit. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
On my live. But I'm sure everybody has something they want to do while we're at the gathering. We'll make a big list and see who wants to do what. But we do know that thrift shopping is on Friday.
I'm going to poop on a tree.
If you want to do that, then you go do that in the woods, not in camp.
I gotta find 10 trees to pee on.
Claim your camp when no one's looking.
I will in the middle of the night.
Well, I gotta mark the territory to keep the coyotes out. Everybody knows that, right?
Actually, if you put down some cougar pee, that will definitely keep them away.
Yeah, but you might attract a cougar.
That's true. We do have them here in Iowa.
She beat me to it.
Yes, they have. But it, like I said, Cecilia, it depends on what Jenny is feeling, how she's feeling. I
Hi,
cannot
CR.
make her go.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, CR. How you doing?
Welcome back, CR. Yes, if Jenny is feeling up for it, we will gladly use a wheelchair if that was an option. But that's up to Jenny. So you guys are talking to the wrong person about that.
Well, since CR is done eating, he can come up on panel.
Oh, that's
My
true.
wheelchair is more collapsible than my walker.
Yeah, our wheelchair is more collapsible than the walker is, believe it or not.
Oh, then go with the wheelchair then.
How is it?
Yeah. I
How's it with gravel and grass?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to push Molly on the gravel and the grass.
There you go.
We're going to hit the gravel, and then Molly's going to follow suit next.
I think I'll do fine over the gravel. It's the grass I'm worried about.
Maybe we can put some all-terrain tires on it. Jack it up a little bit.
Yeah, you put it on my scooter.
Throw bicycle tires on there.
Big balloon tires. Make it, like a four-wheel drive sit-up.
The turf tires.
What's
Oh, yeah.
Bad. The campground's nice and clean.
Hang on.
There is the one campsite that Jenny could hang on, which is going to be right next door to ours anyway, and that's Dan's. Herbert T's. He's got the handicap one. and that's the one with the pad and everything. So that would be the best one for her and the ladies to hang on. The surface is going to be hard. It's going to be level, that kind of thing.
Some ground effects lights, spinning rims, like
Oh, yeah.
CR. Yeah.
Still on the carriage light.
Carriage light. Yeah, you're talking about all that stuff.
Don't forget, you need the lift kits, the hydros on there too, so you can, get that sucker jumping.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget the sound system. You need a decent
Yep.
sound system. You got to get that bass pumping. I'm not sure what Jenny would do with something like that, but
Block it, of course.
Well, she would definitely turn heads.
she said she would rock it.
Hook up a self-propelled lawnmower.
Oh man, that would actually work.
Zoom, zoom.
Get one without the deck on it.
Just take the blades off of it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't have one.
Send it to Grace so she can modify it.
I'm sure Grace would definitely hype it up. I've seen hers. I think she changed. I'm not sure if she changed the gear ratio or not on hers. Spiked hubs. Oh my gosh, Mandy said spiked hubs.
Ooh.
Go little.
Chariots on Ben Hur.
Well, I was thinking more Road Warrior. 500 horsepower. Oh
Did
my
y'all know
gosh.
that a pregnant horse is faster than a non-pregnant horse?
No, I didn't. What brought that up?
To create CR's 500 horsepower.
Oh,
But do you know why a pregnant horse is faster than a non-pregnant horse?
no, I do not.
Because it's got 2 horsepower.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
Man, I thought you were going to come back with a good comeback.
And a cooler. Yeah, you said the
No,
must
that
have a
was the
cooler.
whole joke, was that a pregnant horse is faster because it's 2 horsepower.
It's a clean joke.
It is a clean joke. Oh man.
You want to hear a non-clean joke?
Type it in.
Horse rolling in mud.
Dirty joke to me.
That is a dirty joke.
Another clean yet dirty joke. Where the heck did I put my water? What in the Samsonite pickle?
What's a Samsonite pickle?
Yeah, Samsonite. It's a suitcase pickle.
Oh,
Where'd I
suitcase
have my
pickle.
water? Where'd it go? What the? Oreo horse chicken. I think I left it in the kitchen.
Oreo horse chicken? That's
Yeah,
a new
Oreo
one.
horse chicken.
Alternative swear words for $500.
Christmas cookies.
Cracker.
Crisco crackers.
I've had that banner up for 1 hour and 39 minutes and no one's looked at it.
What battery?
Banner.
Oh, look at the squirrel. I saw that earlier.
We've seen it.
Nobody's mentioned it.
That's
I didn't know I had to.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Pardonnez-moi.
What was the dog's name in Up?
One of the souls of my
Hey,
food
Doug?
was trying to escape.
Doug. That's a Doug question, right?
Look, it's a squirrel.
Doug. Yeah, Doug did
Yeah.
that.
Well, where?
Squirrel.
It's just I like mine better. My Bruce one. My Bruce one's better.
nice.
There we go. We can have Deb tow Jenny around with the wheelchair with her scooter.
Oh, Jenny's
No, I think
laughing.
Amanda meant scooter, like her dog scooter. Or
No.
no, your dog scooter.
No, her
Jackson's
scooter.
joining us, folks.
Power scooter.
Her little power scooter.
We found a power scooter.
We actually found one, but it needs a new battery.
$150.
It's $150
For the battery or for the scooter?
for the scooter without the battery.
It depends on the battery that it uses.
I don't know. It's over at Dave's Wholesale here in town. I mean, we could consider it. But once she's healed, what do we do with it?
Pass it on to somebody else who needs one.
That's true.
Give it to the VA.
We would definitely do that. So we could consider doing that.
Since
Would
Mac
that
is over
consider
there
go
on his
to
lap,
the thing if you had one of those?
I want to train 14 cats, and I want to tie them to a sled and have a sled team of cats.
You're gonna be Freya?
Oh my God,
Who?
Cliff's gonna be pussy whipped.
Oh, they're gonna get.
That's a good one.
Snap.
Way to go, Molly. Okay, we will see what we can do. We got to come up with $150 though. Or is it 125? 150. Plus, we got to figure out how much a new battery is.
But like I said, just look up the battery first before you purchase it.
Okay, we have to go back over to Dave's wholesale. We can do it this weekend.
Yeah, just get the make and model and put in there what battery is needed.
Okay. And if this works out, then, Jenny may, is a maybe, decide to come hang out a little bit more. But that just depends. We can still soup up her hot rod if you guys want to do that. Change the gear ratios or something. Oh, like I said,
Speed.
make it 4-wheel drive. There you go.
Honey, Cliff is flashing me.
Yeah, he's flashing everybody. Or
I
you
don't
can
see
get,
it flashing.
or we can get, or find the Power Wheels.
Oh yeah, that would be
Pow,
cool.
pow, power wheels. Pow, power wheels.
Get her the Jeep, not the girls' Jeep, but the boys' Jeep. She doesn't like pink.
Well, they make a John Deere one too.
I heard about that one. Yeah.
They're about 3 times the price of a Barbie one.
Oh, did you see the one that looks like a land speeder?
No.
Yeah, like Luke Skywalker's land speeder.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't think it would work really well over, grass or anything like that, but it looks cool.
Just whatever you do, don't change the battery to a 18-volt DeWalt battery because those things haul butt when you do that.
We will have to see what we can afford and also what it needs as a replacement battery. If we only having it for a short period of time, as long as it doesn't damage the motor with that kind of battery, maybe we can do that. But we'll give her a little bit more power. She loves more power.
No, those things are set for that certain voltage and everything else. Anymore, you probably ruin the motor.
Yeah. But we'll see what we can do. If anybody wants to paint flames on it, that's up to them. And it needs a license plate.
And a raccoon tail.
Jenny says it needs a raccoon tail with probably an antenna or something. What do they call it? The little orange flag deals.
Windsock?
No. Here in Iowa, like if you have a
Off-road vehicle
like that, you need a large orange pole with an orange flag on it for some unknown safety reason.
That's so if you're off-roading and somebody's jumping in the hills or something, you can be
on the
seen.
street. This is on the street.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably because it's more visible.
Yeah. Yep. A raccoon tail spoiler. Oh, we could put a big air horn on it.
Auga.
Yeah, one of those.
Can I name it Clarence?
You can name it Clarence. But it's long, but we got to put it to good use, on. You just, can't sit at home and let it sit here.
Yeah, like I said, you just need to look at the
Hey,
benefits.
if you're going to be on a scooter, it's non-weight bearing. We're getting closer to convincing her, folks. We're about that much closer.
I can also just swing by Walmart and just pick one up out of the parking lot.
No.
Put it back when you're done.
They probably won't even know those things are missing.
Oh, yes, they do. They count them.
Yep. And they got video.
Oh, yeah.
Not when you're walking around with a 500-watt spotlight.
Yeah. No, we actually had to go get one of ours out of the Walmart parking lot one day. The lady drove it from the Lowe's to the Walmart.
Really?
What really bothers me is I see people riding those things, but they're inside the store. They're not like they're just readily available out in the parking lot. So you have to walk into the store to get one of those.
Well, Jenny can walk, but she has a cane that she has to walk with. But then she gets on the. She doesn't like using those because she feels she's not bad enough to need one, even though she is. Then she just holds on to a regular push cart. Who does it that way? But I've had to push her around more than a few places in a regular wheelchair. She doesn't like it, but we'll do it.
Mobility issues, but still, it throws me off when I see that.
Well, she's got that bad ankle. That's the reason why. Because between the cysts and the bad ankle issues, which needs to be fused, makes it hard for her to walk. But she said, if we get the scooter, she may make it to the gathering. So we got to get the scooter and make sure it runs with a new battery. And then once she's all done with those issues, we can donate it to a good cause. So now putting a whole bunch of stickers on it and everything else that, from the gathering might be, a little something extra. This is where it was donated from.
Ooh, I know what we need. Those the handlebar tassels.
Yep.
You need to stick those in the back too.
Yep, we can do that.
Those are not pink.
As long as they're not pink. She doesn't mind the
rainbow colored
sparkly ones, just not the pink ones. Oh, and a bell.
I thought you were going to give me a big old air horn.
Oh, wow, Grace. I didn't know that. Grace said she tried using a motorized cart after her surgery. Good for about 5 minutes, then the battery died.
Yeah, that's a
Probably
bad
wasn't
battery.
charged.
I think it's just a bad battery. But I don't know how much an air horn. That might work too. But remember, we're going to be in a campground, so we got to be careful. We got other campers besides us.
Yeah, let's not do an air horn at the campground.
Now, if someone had one of those electronic horns that play the Duke Boys, the General Lee sound.
Yeah, we're not doing that either.
No. We'll have it play the Ice Cream Man tune.
Oh yeah, the ice cream truck. That would be funny. Or
That one would be hilarious.
We actually have some kids that are going to be coming, so at least one anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure if Ian counts as a kid at 17.
He's a pre-adult.
He's only 5'6", so he's not very tall. Not yet. But he's getting there. His hair is freakingly long, though. It's down past his shoulders. It's actually about longer than mine. And that's saying something. It's not long as mine? Okay, then it's not as long as mine. But we'll see about picking up that one probably next payday, if it's still there.
Well, like I said, I think Deb says she has one. That she can borrow too as
one,
well.
though.
Huh?
I think she uses that one, though.
I don't know if she does or not. So we're going to have to ask her tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll ask her later. But, if there's a wheelchair and we could use that, as long as you can put it. There's one thing good about those wheelchairs, they have the part that you can kick your foot up.
Yeah.
One on the one side, like they did with casts and stuff like that.
Yeah, we have one.
Would that be okay if someone pushed you?
Detachable and attachable.
Yeah, we got the one that has the detachable foot and legs.
Yeah, just ask her. That's all you can do.
Yep. So should we bring the wheelchair or not?
We're gonna bring the wheelchair for me. I'm gonna use
Okay.
it as a walker.
Okay, yeah, we'll bring the wheelchair too.
And
Okay.
if she can use it, then
You can use it, yeah. Because we can pack the walker and the
wheelchair.
wheelchair for you, honey.
You're not going to be the only one with immobility problems, hon.
Well, no, my wife is also a fall hazard too.
So, fall hazard and curb check.
Yeah,
We're good.
the fall lady and checking curbs.
Dude, I'm telling you, since you said that, every day when I come home for some reason, I always get stuck by this van that says the blind lady. And
Oh,
it's for a mini blinds company. But they should have put an S on there or something, because now every time I see that van, all I can think of is a blind lady who can't see.
I don't understand.
Oh,
That's
the
it.
ones at the store.
It's
there's
just
no
words,
S
letters.
on
One
the
letter
lady.
would have made the whole
The
world
company van
different.
says blind lady.
Yeah. Grace
Oh,
said
yeah.
the one that she was talking about was the ones at the
Advertising.
store. Grace was talking about the ones at the store that she would have issues with.
Well, yeah, those things are always being charged, discharged, charged, discharged,
Yeah,
and
they're
they're
never
ran
plugged
down
in.
too far.
They're not plugged in long enough. They should have a locking mechanism that doesn't unlock until they're fully charged.
Yeah, but like I said, they should stop running at 40% anyways, just
But
so they
they
can be recharged again without having to have those batteries replaced again and again and again.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
like the
we-
ones at the grocery
We use
store.
electric, vehicles at our work, where we work at in our warehouse.
Yeah.
With our lifts and everything else, everything's electric.
Yeah, same here. Well,
and
except for two of the forklifts.
Oh, he's joining.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
coming
it's
from
coming up.
Canada to join us on our adventure in Iowa,
Yeah.
No, I think he's about to rejoin us on the panel.
Ohio, Oregon, Illinois, wherever we're going.
Iowa.
Minnesota.
Middle of the United States.
Iowa. Iowa. That's where the tall corn grows. You have not seen The Music Man, which was based out of Iowa? Which is one of my favorite movies, by the way.
No, we have a problem with some of our crews at work, especially the night crew.
Yeah.
They'll use a piece of equipment until there's no battery left, and they leave it on the floor and walk away.
They did that with my reach truck. They don't plug it in at all.
Yeah. Well, we call them the pickers, which is a platform that lifts up in the air.
Yeah, we got pickers, we got reach trucks, we have one forklift, one slip sheet machine.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah,
those
then we
normal
got the
forklifts?
little electric forklift that the forks go
Yeah.
out. They call it the Star Wars. I call it the close quarters.
We have the one that goes out,
What
goes
up?
up.
What
up?
That's our reach truck. Hey, CR.
Hi, Colin.
How you doing?
Hi, Cliff. I'm
Oh,
all
she just
Hi,
ran in to
Jenny.
use the bathroom, so you have to say it again
Cecilia.
here in a bit.
Glad you can make it.
Yeah, I guess I always have an excuse
yeah.
to say hi.
Excuse you. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So how's everything going up there? Is everything starting to melt yet?
Yeah.
Is everything
Sorry?
starting to melt there yet?
Oh yeah, I'll show you guys in a sec. I think I just have to switch my camera in.
Yeah, Earl, the reef robber, he says everything's starting to flood there because it's raining too. Excuse me, it's melting too rapidly.
He's in Washington,
I'll show you this.
No, he's in Oregon.
Oregon. Okay.
Hold on, let me get you up on the big screen there.
There's nothing to see. There's no snow.
Oh.
That's snow.
Oh, wrong person. There he is.
Like look, I could just keep walking around.
Oh wow!
There's no snow. There's no
There's
snow.
grass.
Oh,
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. There is this little patch.
There's a patch of snow.
There's the little patch.
now is that's the four corner snow.
Actually, it's been so warm here, it actually rained here.
Wow.
How high did the snow get? Find a tree and show me how deep it got.
I can't because it all melted.
No, you would know how high it went up the tree, wouldn't you?
No, because the tree's drying out too. So there's no line
snow
anymore.
line.
Well, how much
Yeah.
snow did you get? How deep was the deepest snow over this last year?
Actually, to be honest, we didn't get as much as we usually do.
Because it all ended up
I
in
got-
California.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Right. probably.
They got about 6 to 9 feet or something like that.
Keep going.
Yeah, but they need it.
12,
Keep going.
15,
15,
20,
Keep going.
20.
20.
Okay, we're talking almost 800 inches of snow.
How much is that?
It's like 38 feet.
Yeah, take them off, babe.
It's here.
Yeah, the California got
66.6
or whatnot. They got like 38 feet.
feet of snow.
Look up. Look way up.
That's a
Oh
lot.
yeah, no, they got some parts were almost 300% of their normal average.
Some places this one place had a 3rd-story building, a house, and it was up to the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
And they had to tunnel their way out of their house.
Yeah, that was probably the Mammoth
Mhm.
area.
And if it wasn't for a fleet of trucks with blades and snowblowers and bobcats and everything else digging them out, they would not have gotten out until spring.
Oh, they wouldn't have gotten out at all. They would have asphyxiated
Died.
themselves.
They would have died
Yeah, no, they've had many houses collapse.
due to the weight.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, they had some stores that weren't even up at elevation, still collapsed underneath the weight of the snow.
Wow.
Well, yeah. 3 cubic feet of snow or ice will weigh like a ton. So
Oh yeah,
yeah. So your roof's not designed for that kind of pressure.
Even though they are,
even at a
They
60-degree
want
pitch,
elevation,
it's
they
still a
do
lot of
the
stress.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, 60
right,
degrees.
that's why-
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I have one of those snow shovels. Which is easy.
Flamethrower. That's what you need.
No, that won't even work.
It'd be fun though.
It'll work to a point till you run out of fuel.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're
Like,
honestly
what's the-
better off sticking your garden hose to your water heater and putting a pump on there and pumping that up onto the roof. Melt that snow faster.
Yeah, then it turns into a sheet of ice.
Yeah, then you got one of
Seals your
those
house.
ice dams.
Hermetically seals your house and you suffocate. But I mean, a lot of them ran out of power. I'm not sure how long ago before they got power back.
Oh, some of those people were out of power for like days.
Yeah.
But I would,
More like a week.
yeah, it took them about a week just to get up to where they're at road wise because they had to clear the roads as they went.
Hmm.
And these
So
people,
that's a couple days right there.
it took a crew a good 3 or 4 days just to clear out paths to most of the houses up in that area.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the snowpack on top of Mount Whitney is like.
Deadly, probably.
They probably still haven't been able to get to it yet.
No, I mean they could
Are we
probably
there yet?
Yeah.
they could probably fly in with a chopper possibly, but that's
Too
about
high.
it. Macus.
I mean, very few military helicopters can get above, 12, 13,000 feet.
What's the one they use for helping discharge avalanches? Prone
Yeah,
areas.
That's usually below 7,000 feet when they're doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've never been up that high. Well, no, I lie. I was up in the Rockies during the storm of 91, 92, somewhere in there,
Oh
where
wow.
it was really,
That
really,
was
really, really bad.
Be 93.
No, I was coming back from California when I got out of the Air Force. I
Oh,
drove home through it. It was really bad. It's when I went through Evanston, Wyoming, and it was with wind chill. It was really freakingly cold. That was the coldest I've ever been before or since. And I still prefer the cold, surprisingly enough. It's easier to handle than the heat. But I mean, I don't know if we're going to be talking about different scenarios of, when we would have to go through the get home bag type of thing, go bag, whatever, or egress bag, as you call it. What would you call it, Cliff? What kind of bag?
It's a boat. It's that still generalized as a bob.
It's a bob of sorts, yeah. So we had a Bob, a Go, and an Egress.
Technically, it's a
I still call it an e-bag.
GHB, yeah, GHB.
Already.
Yeah, get home bag.
I know it's 10 o'clock. We'll be done. in a minute.
GHB.
A what?
Oh, I thought you said, yeah, GHB.
GHB. Get
Get
home
home
bag.
bag. Get home
Yeah,
bag.
that's what I just said.
I just call it a Go bag because you don't know where you're going to go or home or go anywhere else. Just pick it up and go.
Or a good bag. Get out of Dodge.
Yeah, that's a different bag. That's leaving home for good type of situation.
Yeah.
That's budget.
Well, okay, we can inch towards that.
No, there's the inch bag, which is a whole
Yeah,
different,
right.
that's
That's a
whole different system. We're not going for that. This is a generic, basic starter kit
yeah, exactly.
because
A pretty
This is
damn good
not-
one.
an all-inclusive bag. This is going to be what we can put in for now, and that's whoever wins it is going to have a start on stuff like that. I got my EDC bag, which I always carry, which is my go bag and everything else.
Mm.
It's just the fact is this is going to be for someone who, Molly might win it, Jenny, Ian, or anybody else who's at the gathering is going to win it. If they have just as much as anybody else on that roller ball when it rolls, it's going to pick somebody. So I'm just going to crank it until somebody wins.
Molly says it's 1,000 and all's well.
What's that mean? Oh, 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock.
It's 2,200 hours. If I remember my military time, I think it's 2,200 hours.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what they
Tommy.
were saying, Grace. It's not really an inch bag because that falls under an entirely different category.
Yeah, if this is a basic starter kit, we'll get you the basics. The rest is up to you.
An
And
inch
basics-
bag is based off the worst case scenario.
Right.
Mhm.
But we're going to have we have a bivy bag in there. We're going to have a fire kit in there. We're going to have knives in there. We're going to have little camp stove. And
First aid kit, hopefully.
no one's put in a first aid kit yet. That's not on there yet. But someone might put one in. I don't know.
I'll explain later.
She'll explain later.
Explain later.
What?
Well, I got my over-the-counter card through my insurance, which means I can buy medical supplies and stuff.
If you win the bag, you can go for it, Molly.
No,
So-
they I have 19 days to spend $775 or I lose it.
So you have to spend that money. Oh,
Yes.
Or I lose it.
Okay.
Oh. Well, this will
I
be a
would
good
say
call
that would
for
be
it.
the exception to the rule on the first aid kits. Yeah, if you get the best one that's both portable and inclusive. That's all I can
It won't
suggest.
cost me anything.
Yeah.
So actually, you can get more than one at that price. Those
That's a
prices.
lot of money to lose.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know.
you can get a serious med bag with that.
You could actually get a full surgical bag with that.
If it's available. We don't know what's available yet.
What?
Well, I mean,
Full bag.
They don't have surgical bags. They just have really good Band-Aid kits.
Oh, Band-Aid kits.
the
Boo-boo kits. Boo-boo
Well,
kits.
just get a lot of gauze.
About you, booze.
Well, mine's almost on. Well, I wouldn't say mine's quite a trauma kit.
I
just have to add a few more items.
Start on a good trauma kit.
Yeah, Oz needs 3-4 more items, and I have a trauma kit.
I picked up a blood pressure cup. Only thing I need to throw in there would be a stethoscope, which I don't have. And those,
I got one for the vehicles.
well, you need one for yourself,
Yeah, I know.
even though that would work. But I mean,
No, it won't because it doesn't have the cup. It's got the point on it.
you need the cup.
Mm.
Jason, just
I got
for your
the manual version. Jenny and I actually both have the digital versions too. But those are just start them and let them go, and that tells you what your blood pressure is and all that stuff. Which, by the way, you haven't checked your blood pressure lately, love. You need to do that.
Jason, for those last 3 items that you need for your trauma kit, you need 3 photos. One of a femur sticking out of a leg,
Mhm.
You need another picture of a person split in half by a seatbelt. And then the third one is you need a reverse bent elbow picture where the elbow is sticking out of the front of the arm. I can guarantee you show those pictures, that will cause trauma.
Oh yes.
No, you forget
Nice
about
one,
the one that the guy skiing and not being able to circumnavigate a tree. That
Ooh,
causes
yeah.
trauma no matter what.
Or the beaver attempting to cut down a tree, didn't make it.
Yeah.
No, I said I know I need to get a tourniquet.
I'm not a fan of tourniquets. I mean,
Well, no, I'm talking about
my last ditch.
I'm talking about the military ones.
I'm still saying that's still a last ditch. Never don't do
That
it.
no, that is last ditch effort. Yes.
So I don't like getting those because if you're not supposed to use them, then don't.
Technically, you can do it with a seat with a belt, but I mean that's again last ditch effort.
It's still like I said, yeah. It doesn't matter if it's a put together one or not. I would still say if it's just going to take up space for something else you could use, don't get it.
Yeah.
Because it's too much because you got to be precise about when you put that on and how long it's been on. Otherwise, you could cause more damage than not.
Yeah, the time on and how long. Yeah.
Exactly.
And also,
And you don't have to. And most people don't realize you don't keep it on 100% of the time. You actually have to loosen it up every once in a while.
Yeah.
And once you do
otherwise
that,
you'll go
you start
gangrene,
over.
basically.
You start over with the time.
How do you spell stethoscope?
I don't know how to spell stethoscope.
Over 81.
Better, but not there yet.
STETHACOPE.
Just ask Google.
Just has Cliff.
Well, I could tell you that too, but I didn't want to, not my
Oh,
thing.
I'm the worst speller in the world.
I'm
Me too.
dyslexic.
There's two T's. in
I
stethoscope.
spell everything phonetically. Steph. Scope. I don't know.
I know military alphabets. That counts.
Snafu.
Ooh, yeah.
Snafu, Tarfu, and Fubar.
There's actually a bigger one. There's an expanded version of Fubar.
Mhm.
See,
Snafu is my favorite one.
Fubar, which also includes B. See, yeah, Fubar bag.
Yeah, I also need to get a good hemostats to put in there.
Hemostats, you actually go to any fishing section of any fishing.
No, I want to get a good set that I keep in the med bag.
Okay, sterilized ones.
Yes.
Okay, I can
Usually
understand that.
CVS and like Walgreens sells decent pairs of those.
Yeah,
So does Walmart.
and a good suture kit is always a good thing.
Yes.
But don't discount super glue, duct tape, and what was the other one? Butterfly bandages.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But super glue and duct tape, both medical things created by the military.
hmm
Technically,
like I
you
said-
can make butterfly bandages out of duct tape. You just got to cut the strips really thin.
Yeah, and it does actually. That's pretty easy to do. You can
Well, no,
rip them.
like I said, when she has to spend that much, I'm gonna upgrade all my band-aids in it and a lot of the other stuff in there.
Rubber gloves.
Got those.
The non-talcum powdered ones.
Yeah.
What?
Just the sterile, just the
Non-powdered,
standard latex.
Latex gloves or nitrile gloves.
Right.
And preferably not black so you can see blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not red. I've seen red ones too. People wear red ones too.
Yeah.
Which
I
don't
prefer
like.
the blue
I just
one.
stick with the blue. Yeah,
Blue
I
ones
stick with
are the
blue.
better ones. Or green. I've seen green ones too.
Well, I got
I think you can
the
actually do.
latex, which are tan.
The blue
Oh, okay.
ones. Every time I see people with the blue ones, all I can think of is that
Scrubs.
that rhyme from Firefly. 2x2 hands of blue. If anybody watches Firefly, you would know what I'm talking about.
I do
Yep.
and I don't. I don't remember that
Neither
particular
do I.
line.
That's what Ripper used to say about the government guys coming after her wearing blue gloves.
Oh yeah,
No.
because that's right. Because they always came in pairs of two.
Exactly. And they always wore blue gloves. Never understood why. They just did.
Well,
But,
that's your
I mean-
standard. Those are like your standard medical grade colored gloves.
So basically, a good kit that require with bag, I would say you need a thermometer, the basic stuff.
Thermometer.
Yeah, you need a thermometer. No, don't get these the temperature strips. Those don't work that well, especially if you're cold. The ACE bandages, actually really good thing to get. You get moleskin. Make
Yeah.
sure that's in that kit.
Moleskin.
Moleskin is very important. Like I said, super glue. It is a medical item. You put that in there because that will seal most wounds.
Liquid Band-Aid is basically
Same thing.
easier.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
But super glue is a little higher end, really sealed type thing. But liquid bandage would work. Any meds that you may have to have that you need for yourself, always have an extra spare set.
Oh, and blood stop.
Seal clot.
Yeah, clot seal.
Or what's the other one?
So I like sulfur. It works quick and easy, but it burns. But it works.
Burns like when I burn myself in a fire pit.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just cauterize it, right? Just
Cauterizing wounds. Jenny had second to third degree burns once, and she had to have skin grafts on the backs of her legs. So, yeah, we don't joke about burns.
Oh,
A good burn kit is also a good thing to have. One of the things I have in mine is colloidal silver. It works really well too.
Yeah, pricey, but it works.
Yeah, if she's got that kind of money for that, then make sure the kit has it.
Yeah, like I said, I'll probably be doing a little bit upgrading
So
on
the kid has what?
the
Colloidal
silver. What?
Colloidal silver.
Colonial silver.
Colloidal.
Oh, colloidal silver.
Colloidal. Yeah, it's colloidal silver.
Yeah.
Spell it, please.
COLODIAL.
It's an antibacterial and all that other stuff. It's like honey, but honey would work too. But that's you don't want to put honey in your first aid kit, even though that would be a good idea.
I don't know what colloidal syrup does.
It's like a blood clot, and it also has antibacterial because of the silver in it.
It's very useful. It's an all-around situation. I've got some in my little bag that I got from Walmart.
Vaginal antifungal.
And vaginal antifungal.
Okay, so let me show you what I'm
So
doing.
douche.
Give me it back. Give me it right back. Let me go get my
Skadoosh.
first aid kit.
Oh, Rain Country Homestead shows how to make it.
Just need small silver particulates and liquid, essentially.
Yeah, I'm out of coffee now.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yeah, but yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that.
I'm gonna try and get to as close as I can to a trauma kit without going too expensive.
Well, she's got that kind of money to burn. You're gonna have to use it or lose it.
Yeah, but like I said, everything will have to be bought individually, not as a kit. But we can only spend it in certain areas. Silver, SIL,
This is Silvex.
Silvex.
That's not it. That's not the one. Where's it at? No, that might be it. Let me see.
Oh, Grace spelled it out for you right there. Oh, can't turn your blue.
Yeah,
If we take too much,
yeah. If you overdo it, yeah. Like I said, he's got moleskin. Definitely a good thing. Let's see.
man, you can make moleskin. You just need a piece of gauze and duct tape.
Yeah, these right here, these little things, I don't have a use for these at all, but they're in here.
Yeah, the little skinny, the mini skinny band-aids.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they're not long enough to wrap around your finger or anywhere else that have to give you a good grip or anything.
Okay.
They got the bug bug stings stuff. We got
It's a sting will weave.
now this right here. I can understand butterfly closures.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you need like on a good sized wound, you need a bunch of them stupid things.
Right. Well, this is just a small kit. This is my little $7 kit that came with all this. You know, this right here, it came with the kit. I don't think it's necessary, but this is a insect repellent. But I also
Depends on where
have,
you're at. If you're in an area with black flies, then yeah, you're gonna want that.
and you got burn cream
Yeah, I got that in mine.
and
Sunscreen lotion. Yeah.
I prefer lotion.
Just get it in
over
a-
spray, but
Yeah, just
spray
get
takes
the,
a lot of case.
Good spray and you're fine.
And you also, don't discount these, even though you may see them all over the place.
Oh
They
yeah.
work.
Antiseptic towels.
Oh yeah. Got the large patches ones, the regular deals.
Yeah, because I know my kid has the 4x4s.
I've got some bigger ones,
Yeah.
more 3x3s, no 2x3s, and
Believe it or not, I have the maxi pads in my bag too.
yeah. Hey, those always work,
Oh yeah. That and Ace bandage will do a lot.
right? And it may sound funny, but Bactine,
Yeah.
simple Bactine. It's not much. It's not fancy, but it works.
I think I would say that's more for.
Scrapes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we lost
Jar
CR.
fell off.
We lost CR.
Yeah, tampons too. The stuff inside the wound.
Yeah,
Not good to do that, but that's a last resort.
right. I've
Keep
got to
it
go
from
tuck
bleeding
Tony
out.
in. I'll be right back. Be right back.
I mean, they are sterile. I gotta be careful moving my feet because my dog is like right there, I think. Nope, she moved. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna give another 12 minutes here, then we'll be shutting it down tonight.
Works for me.
Yeah, we just need to find a night. One of us can do a full-on med kit night.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
I do have to go pick up my pills. I have my spare pills I have in my bag. My pill case dropped as I pulled my first aid kit out.
Oh no! And
Yeah, I got to separate them and I'll put them back in in the container.
Oh, there's CR.
I
Better go
need
do
a
that
better.
now before the cat eats them.
Well,
Yeah.
they tried that once. They didn't like the taste of them.
Yeah, like I said, I am enjoying the little bloop thing sound whenever somebody gets up into the basement.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do it again if you want.
No, it's okay.
I lost connection there.
I was
Oh,
wondering.
We figured that. Like I said, I was telling everybody about another 11 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and call it at the bottom of the hour.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I
we
think
need
that's
to all
a
get together and do a share thing with all of us at the same time on our channels.
First
know,
aid
do-
kit.
Yeah, we can go on like Colin's channel for first aid kit, and then share that out at the same time on our own channels.
Mm.
So we're all live at the same time on our channels.
Right.
We can pull in as many as we can.
Well, like I said, a little super glue
Yeah,
will definitely do wonders on wounds. There's actually a movie I've seen that actually used that to save a guy's life, even though he ended up turning into a werewolf. It's called Dog Soldiers. It's about werewolves and all this other stuff.
Oh yeah, that's actually it was an interesting movie.
But
I've never seen it.
sergeant, he got his guts ripped out by a werewolf, and he basically pushed everything back in and he sealed his belly shut with super glue. and duct tape.
Now, as long as you don't completely bleed out, as long as your organs are intact, I suppose, yeah, you could physically just push them all back in and tape yourself up.
That's what he did. But the thing is, by being attacked, he actually became a werewolf.
Yeah,
So-
it's whatever's in their claws and teeth is what turns you.
Right. But for the example of actually using those techniques in a movie,
Yeah.
it happened. It worked.
Yeah. Hollywood exaggerates.
But the technique was not an exaggeration. Doing it on yourself was, but because most times you go into shock before you get that far. Oh, saline, water. Oh, electrolyte solutions for like drink powder, drink mixes. Good thing to have in first aid kits.
Yeah, there's one out there that's pretty cool. I've seen it before. Was it Ghost Town Living uses it?
But it's a good idea to have it in your kit, though.
Oh yeah, I wonder if we get that out of the medical thing too.
We'll make a
Electrolyte-
list for Molly to go over and see what happens.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the next live is mine tomorrow,
Mhm.
so we can go over the good kit type of stuff and see what we can come up with.
And we can also plan that for next week too, so we can get enough information together before it's short term.
Right. So we're going to figure this out one way or another. So right now, I am going to let you go because I got to get my pills picked up.
Yeah. And always remember, the med kit that you usually carry is for you.
Actually,
Mhm.
yeah, because someone else has to use it for you.
That's right.
And if there's firearms involved, always remember you need 2 bandages, not just one, because there's always an entry wound and an exit wound.
Yeah.
No, you need a fire extinguisher.
No one's bringing a fire extinguisher, as far as I know.
If you got firearms, you need a fire extinguisher.
Come on, Colin. Even I got that.
Hey, if you're Johnny Storm, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, yeah, but
Johnny
we're not
Storm.
all Johnny Storm now, are we?
Flame on.
No, he became Captain America. That's why.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, like I said, you got 7 more minutes to the bottom of the hour.
Oh, I think I can hang on for that long. My pills aren't going anywhere. They're just sitting there. I got to separate them and put them in individual pockets. I got to get a better container for my pills. Because I carry a spare set with me wherever I go because I never know if I'm going to be out overnight or not.
Yeah.
So I keep at least a 4-day supply in my bag.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
most people should do that if they have any medications they have to take regularly. Carry at least a 4-day supply because you never know.
Oh yeah. Cecilia's got that weird half-hour thing going.
Very sensible.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, we just need to touch more on this. We actually need to spend a good, 2 to 3 hours on something, where you can find the stuff at.
We'll start off with a bag first, then
Yeah.
go from there.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I just
What?
remember, and a good pair of medical shears. Always helps.
Oh yeah, I got those.
Yeah,
medical
yeah,
shears, hemostats, those kind of things. But that's
I can't rip tape, so I have to cut it.
I'm not a fan of medical tape because medical tape doesn't work well enough for my taste.
No.
Or duct tape, or whatever.
Duct tape will work, but not.
but I
relative-
can't
work-
rip
works
it.
too well.
Yeah, I can't rip it, so I have to cut it.
Believe it or not,
actually,
electrical tape.
Actually, I was thinking about painter's tape.
Masking tape?
Well, painter's tape
You're
Hockey
talking
tape.
blue or green?
doesn't matter. But that would work too, because that adheres to any surface, and that would work on a wound temporarily. It wouldn't have to be permanent, but it'd also be easy to remove if necessary too. But I haven't tested it on wounds though. That's the only thing. If it works with paint, it should work with blood. Who knows?
I don't know.
It's just an idea.
Yeah, like I said, we were just talking about something temporary. You know, at least an hour to get you to the hospital.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
I'm-
Right. It's just
It's not meant for long term. This is only a
Yeah.
temporary situation. But if you're using it to hold bandages down and stuff like that, it'll work.
yeah, until
And
apply
it's also
pressure and
cheaper
stuff
to
like
get
that.
than surgical tape, actually.
You know, Ace Bandage works wonders, believe it or not.
I've got several of those.
Especially the
I
stuff
don't-
that's sticky.
Huh?
The sticky one that you wrap around,
The Velcro one.
the Velcro one, or the one that sticks to itself.
Oh, it's self adheres.
I've got those bandages too. But
Yeah.
I showed you guys those. I got those at that yard sale a while back. Several
Yeah, the
different
problem
colors.
is they got a short shelf life because as soon as they're exposed to heat and cold, they're done.
Right.
Mm.
Well, we'll discuss this on my channel tomorrow. We'll just go a whole through medical kit situation.
Yeah, I'll have to find the cord for my camera, and I'll set it up here on top of my desk so it's looking down, and I can
You
open up
bigger
my
kit than this one. This is just a simple one person.
Well, I got my big kit on my egress bag.
I've seen your big kit. It's really
Yeah, I
nice.
know.
I don't have a big kit separate. I mean, if I was going to do something like that, I would get a kit that was in a tackle box size, but that's me.
That's not portable like that one is.
No,
Unfortunately.
but the one that has the two double tray set up, that's what I would go for. But that would be more
Yeah.
expensive than the average person.
Yeah, that's something you're keeping a lot of other stuff in there.
I would actually add some scalpels and some other stuff. But that's for me.
Yeah, we're not technically trained for that, so
Yes.
yeah, I know.
Disclaimer:
one
we're
is.
not giving. Right. We're not trained.
No, I'm
Big
going
disclaimer,
military
right?
trained, so I was EMT and Army medic. So, but
Right.
now
Do your own research.
if you have to, and an average first aid class helps.
It does.
I mean, it's not all inclusive, but it will help.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you can get a lot of that from your local FD.
Fire
Fire
department.
department.
Oh,
Yep.
don't forget, what was
They
it?
have classes.
Um,
Check with your municipality and see how often they have those classes.
oh,
They're usually free.
YMCAs have classes like that too. YMCAs, YWCAs, they have classes in first aid.
Hmm.
So that's,
And I do recommend them. Yes.
Yep.
And it's not like once you learn it, you're good. No, go every 2 years because the techniques change.
I mean, my last certification was over 20 years ago, and I already know that there's stuff that's not even, it's all obsolete.
Yeah. Like I
Though
said,
I'm keeping up on what needs changed. Like CPR has changed drastically since.
oh yeah, my last one was 6 years ago.
But
Yeah, doing the breath of life is no longer a thing. You just keep pumping on the chest.
Yeah.
They found
Just
out that
keep
works better.
doing chest compressions. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what.
Well,
it's
you're not allowed to
about.
give them air now.
Nope, they found out just doing the chest compressions actually works better than the breath of air.
because it pushes your lungs too.
Yeah, not only that, once you do the breath of life, you stop the heart pumping. Then you got to get it re-going again.
That's unless you're working with a 2-man team, and that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
ABCs, right? Airway
Man,
breathing
screw that.
circulation.
Whack him in the. Just get him right under the armpit with a taser.
You want them to breathe, not freeze up.
No,
Yeah,
restart.
that's the thing though. It's electrocardio shock.
1 minute.
1 minute, yeah. And like I
Well,
said,
you might as well just throw in a defibrillator in.
yeah,
I
those
don't know how to
things
use them.
are hit and miss for what
I
they
don't-
are.
Yeah, defibrillators are too dangerous, especially for just the layperson, myself included, because they didn't have that in the field.
Well, they got the new ones now that actually talk to each other from paddle to paddle. And if anything else is touching it, it won't go off now.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
But it's a hit and miss thing from company to company on how long it can sit on the shelf. Yes, I know it's 10:30. We'll continue with this tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna take this
Over on Colin's channel.
I'm Colin Kincaid. Excuse me, Kincaid Outdoors. All right, everybody put that down, which is everybody here already knows.
right there.
But in case anybody sees it a little bit later on,
Monkey see, monkey
between here and
do.
tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
5
And we'll
to
see what bringing out some kits.
7 p.m. tomorrow, Colin.
Yes, I'll do 7.
Okay, you gonna be home in time?
I should be. Yes.
Okay.
Today was just one of those days.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, good night,
See
everybody.
you later.
Take
Have a good
care,
night.
everybody.
Bye,
Alrighty.
Star. Bye, Cliffy. Good night, Jason. Good night,
All right,
Tom.
good night.
Good night, Cecilia, Grace, and Blake. I know he was here, and who else was here?
Oh, everybody was here.
Andy. And let's see who else was
Yeah,
here.
just make sure you
Deb was
put
in
that
here.
out early enough
Cecilia.
tomorrow so we can all share it out.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'll try to get that set up after first break, and that way you guys will have it in your systems. I'll do the
Share it
update.
out. Yeah. Okay.
Night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody, and have a wonderful night and a wonderful tomorrow.
Peace the
Take
heck out.
care.